Hello again, and we will, of course, continue detailing our not orc, but creature. So I noticed that when I'm prolongedly dragging the model around the screen, it increases my CPU usage to 100% sometimes. That's why my camera is starting to lag a lot. And yeah, probably I should buy another computer, because my computer is already 5 years old. It's very, very old. So let's go to the cape, and let's see here. Is this the cape? No, it's not. So this is this thing here. Okay, let's go to it and just push it with Alt Move. The move brush, with, I told you what it does. It just pushes inwards or outwards, depending where you move your tablet or stylus or your mouse. But don't work with the mouse, you know, work with tablet. Do you see? Tablet. Wacom tablets, pretty cheap these days. I'm working with Intuos 4, I think. It has around 2000 pen pressure levels, and I think the most modern cheap versions of Wacom tablets are having the same. So yeah, this, when I bought it, was very expensive. It was more than $400, and now for $60-70 I think you can find a very decent Wacom tablet, and it will be fine. I'm just trying some things here. I'm not sure what kind of detailing we will do, because I don't know. I'm just not sure. But we have to make something, some kind of detail here, like this. So it's not just plain. Not that it wouldn't work. It will, because it's a stylized character, but since we have some detail already done on some other parts, on the horns it will be, you know, not very nice if we don't have a detail there. And I have no patience to show you and to see if the poly paint will be good, but to show you how to make a poly paint and some tricks to do with masks. It will be very much fun. And you know, the main idea here in working in ZBrush is to express your creativity, yes, but also to have, oops, yeah, this was Shift Z, and Z I pressed by accident. To have fun, yeah, and having fun while making money is even more fun, you know. So that's why I support everybody who is starting to learn ZBrush. That's why I'm making these videos. That's why I'm making this course, because I want everybody to feel what I feel when I'm working. It's just amazing how you can work and have fun at the same time and support your family. It's just very good. It's a very good feeling. I'm from a little country called Bulgaria, if nobody knows. No, somebody knows Bulgaria. It's not super unknown, but it's not very, very famous. And our country is relatively poor. It's in European Union, but it's kind of poor. And what was I going with it? Yes, my standard of living is good. It's normal. Some people are living pretty poor because they don't work with ZBrush, obviously. But if everybody were working with ZBrush, then it will not be that well paid. So, but you know, you cannot make a good 3D artist from everybody. It has to have some talent, some skill, some will, and to want it. So this course now is for kind of everybody, but you'll have to, when you know ZBrush already, you can then make a decision whether this is a program for you. After you watch all of these videos that I have made for this course, you can say, okay, I think this is the program for me, because ZBrush is very specific program. It's not like Photoshop, it's not like 3D Max. It's a little bit different from all of those programs, and that's why it's so interesting. It's made by artists for artists, or at least that's what they claim, and I kind of believe them because it's pretty good. Like, it's a very good program. So let's make those grooves a bit bigger and not so many. I will just choose some to make a bit deeper, because as I told you, it's better to have few details but very well defined and very well placed than to have a lot, because a lot means nothing, you know, it's not that good. So we have to pay a little bit more attention to the horns, since they are a pretty big detail, pretty obvious. They're on our point of view, I mean, not on the point, but they are very close to the center of the image. Not exactly, but they're making a lot of the silhouette of the head, and they will be pretty much visible from all the angles. So we have to be careful with the horns. We have to make them pretty nicely, and now they don't look that nice. I don't particularly like what I have done just now, but we'll see. Maybe it will be kind of nice. I'm not sure. These days I'm pretty much very critic. I'm criticizing my works a lot. I don't completely like the things that I do, and that's probably a phase of development, and I think I should stay a lot more in this phase, and everybody should, because this is the phase that you are growing as an artist. You are trying to improve because you don't like what you're doing. You're seeing other artists that are doing much better than you, and you realize that, and you're continuously trying to improve, and that I think is pretty creative, pretty good. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out some better word, but it's pretty good, obviously. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, kinda nice, but exactly those things I don't like. I don't really like those things to be very parallel. I would like them to have some kind of interesting relation to each other or something like this. Oops, I've chosen the wrong brush, which is interesting because I pressed 3, and 3 is a pinch brush, but probably I didn't press 3. Obviously I haven't pressed 3. I pressed 2. Yeah, probably I'm some kind of tired from this weekend. Now when I'm recording this, it's Sunday. Yeah, tomorrow I'm at work and everything, and yeah. And at work, if you are curious what I'm doing, I'm working with ZBrush all day, working, making models. Then, of course, because my models that I'm making are for games, I'm going to 3D Max and working with Max, then working with Substance Painter, and I can probably make a base tutorial about Substance Painter, but tell me if you want, if you're interested, and I will see what I can do. Yes. Because I have made a tutorial about for the whole creation of game characters, but it was like a year and a half ago. Probably now I can make better, but I'm not sure that the demand is very high for this kind of things, because there are a lot of tutorials like that, I think. Who knows? So let's see what we have now. We have almost everything, except maybe let's try the hands to define them a little bit more. Not defined, define. Ooh. Okay, let's see. We have dynamic. Yes, we have dynamic on. I will disable dynamic because dynamic on a very high resolution model, like our arms now are very high, it will be bad. I mean, it will always lagging, be lagging and stuff like that. So you have to be very careful about that dynamic when your model is very high. Particularly this subtool was high, and the dynamic was making the things very much worse. But I don't know why I don't have this kind of groove here. Let's go to our orb crack brush, and I'm sorry if I'm shouting too much on the microphone. I will go with the lazy mouse a bit, and I will do oops. Yeah, when it doesn't work, I just Control Z and I start again, because I like it to work. That's the purpose of what I'm doing here, what we are doing here. Let's see, okay. This wouldn't be that visible probably in this area here, but let's do it anyway. And let's see it with everything. Looking kind of cool. Okay, we have almost everything. So probably we should start. Yeah, let's see this. This is still on dynamic phase. So I will apply the dynamic subdivisions. I will go down a few levels with Shift D. And I will disable symmetry because I don't need it now. And I will try to make this a bit more good looking, because it's not that good looking now. Yes. So, to tell you something about myself. No, you know, I can talk about how I'm doing this. I'm just moving with the move brush and rotating the object from... but you are seeing this. Why I should tell you what you are exactly seeing, I don't know. Some people like it, you know. Because when I'm watching tutorials sometimes, and I don't watch that much tutorials anymore, but when I watch tutorials, one thing is very much what I'm trying to avoid on my tutorials that I've seen in others that I don't like. Silence. When I am watching some tutorial, sometimes I'm working also, and I'm listening to the guy. What did the guy saying? And if he stopped talking, it's awkward. It's boring. It's not good. So I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to always talk. I'm trying to always, always speak. It's just that. Almost always. Of course, you cannot speak for 20 minutes non-stop, although I'm trying. And I'm kind of succeeding in that. Maybe not quite. But still, yeah. I'm trying to achieve now here a better looking cape, because it was kind of bumpy. And I'm trying it to be like very smooth. And for it, I'm saying smooth those folds that are going from up down I'm trying to make them smooth, and that's completely cool. Yeah, it's super perfect, but it will do, I think. So now I have done what I am not supposed to do, is to drag too much the model, and the CPU usage was big, and the camera is starting to make problems probably. But I'm fixing most of this in post-production. Sometimes I just cannot fix it. If it's too much moving, then it's just unfixable. Then you know the sign that the camera won't be around for the rest of the video, for example, or something like this. Yeah, that's why you see this. So let's make a bit more the style of the other parts of the armor here. If it's forged and hammered. Let's make it like this, and we will be kind of ready with the detailing. We can start working on the polypaint in the next video, of course. So this video is a bit shorter than the rest, but still I think it will be fine. Shorter videos are good, but sometimes I cannot make the video shorter than 20 minutes because some actions, some things that we are doing in ZBrush are a little bit, they require a little bit of concentration, a little bit longer time, and that's why I cannot do it. This is not looking good, so I'll get my standard brush, down standard, then the standard, and then I will try to improve this, although I don't think it's very much working. I will get my brush to be a bit smaller with the bracket keys, if you don't know how, but I think you know already. In this part of the tutorial you should know that I'm always working with bracket keys for this. And now this is looking kind of good. I will go ahead and with my move brush do a bit of this, so we have a bit more distance and a bit more visibility of this gloves. And yeah, no symmetry, but we don't care that much. Now already the symmetry is kind of not an issue. Let's see the front. So this video probably won't be that short as we imagine. So apply. I'm applying subdivisions here and I'm smoothing now. I will try to do it with the down standard brush here and then smooth. Let's see how much polygons it is. Okay, it's a lot. 200,000 polygons, which is kind of a big deal for this kind of small detail. But it's okay. You can handle that, it's no problem. Let's smooth. Let's go down on subdivisions. Put this here. Now smooth. Yeah, those kind of folds are not very easy to make, so I'm smoothing a lot. Okay, yeah. So yeah, let's finish this. Let's call it done, and then go to. Let's make this a bit more interesting here. It's not very nice. This is not very good looking. I will have to fix this. I don't like it at all. but it's okay. It should be okay. So, next thing, of course, waiting for the processor to calm down. Okay, and polypaint, or a little bit work on the sword. We'll see. Bye.